it wouldn't be so bad. See, I'm optimistic. What I see right here is future lawn service customers. Right there. Right? But it wouldn't be so bad if they didn't have the damn steamroller thingy in my house. I come home from work and the whole afternoon. That's all I get. So today the steamroller's not running. So hopefully they're almost done compacting what they're going to compact. But you guys remember that was all trees like this. That was all like forest. Not anymore. So I haven't done my backyard. Take a look at this backyard. I have not done my backyard since probably sometime in September or October. Yeah, probably September or October. So those leaves are almost rooted and growing new trees. Of course, I'm kidding, but they're in there. And in that 4x4 square cattle fence is chicken wire, because the little dog, she'll actually spread that and go. So I actually have chicken wire down there that's captured a lot of those leaves. So the real pain in the ass is getting those leaves out of the chicken wire. So the way I'm going to do that is going to be with my weed eater. So I'm going to go along the edge and I'm going to weed eat forward to chop it up. Then I'm going to weed eat backwards to try to pull it in. Then I'm going to take my blower from the other side of the fence and blow it in even further. And then I'll come back in here and then I'm going to try to blow it out to outside the fence. And then that will set me up where I can come through with my walk behind and chop it all up using the grass flap and all that. So we got quite a bit to do. There's quite a bit of leaves here to mulch up. Looking at this side, my dogs are terrorists. No matter what I do, they always want to dig here. Always. So I'm going to have to take my shovel and I'm going to spread this in. And I grabbed a couple of things of pine straw and I'm going to fill this up with some pine straw. Spray the weeds and fill it up with the pine straw and scrape this stuff in with my flat shovel. So once we get all that done and get all that cleaned up and blown in, I got to keep that stuff along the fence there because my dogs will dig under the fence. So I have stuff there to keep them from digging. Once I get all that done, then my backyard will be ready for the season. I literally have not touched my backyard in months and months and months. And all these trees, all those leaves that fell inside the yard are still in the yard. So let me go get my crap together. And like I said, the first thing we're going to do, we'll start off with the weed eating and edge it all up with the weed eater and pull it all back in. And then we'll go ahead, blow it, mow it, straw it, and try to make a presentable backyard. Okay, I think I got everything out here that I'm going to use, so let me show you guys the arsenal for today's project. We're going to use my steel 4-mix weed eater, of course, and I have an extra line ready to go because that one doesn't have much in it left. And we're going to be whooping around this fence, so it's going to kill my line. We're going to use my buddy's backpack blower that I fixed for him. So we'll go ahead and try that out and make sure that it works good. I just cleaned the air filter out, shook it out, and I took the spark arrestor out. So we'll see how that works. Got a hard rake, flat shovel for over there, a regular rake, and you know, just a spring rake. And we're going to use the 36-inch hydro walk behind. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean up the concrete here and get this set up. I'm going to spray the weeds down. I'll spray the weeds around the yard that I don't necessarily like to weed eat. Sometimes I just come back here with my mower and I don't even bring my weed eater back here because I don't care. My dogs trash the yard, so I don't care. We'll get that pine straw spread out, and we'll save that for the end though, after we got all the leaves all mulched up and everything's good to go. All right, so let's get to it. Oh, the ear bling. The ear bling, this is black web from Walmart, 20 bucks. Compared to my son's Christmas present he got from his mother, or maybe from Santa, Beats. beets, Pro Beets, 120 bucks. It's just like these, different color. I used the beets at the gym last Saturday when I had them, and it was cool. I got these for $20, and they're just as cool. Maybe not as cool as a color, but that's okay. I can buy 6 of these for 1 set of beets. So we'll see what happens. I think I told you guys about an estimate I gave last week on the business cards. Me and my son passed out. It requires black dirt, some sod, tear up the old sod, put down new dirt, and new sod where a truck tore up somebody's yard. So I'll take some of that dirt, I'll add to it, and do this area. That air conditioner drain used to stop right there and flood all this real bad. So I have it going out here now. But we've had so much rain and the dog's digging, so that's why there's water sitting here. So next up, we'll spray. What I'm using for spray is the Spectracide, extended control, same as last year, but I mixed it about 6 ounces per gallon instead of 8 ounces. See, 8 ounces gives it prolonged strength so it lasts 3 months. 5 ounces is the recommended mix to just kill. I did it like 6 ounces, so whatever. If you think that you're going to be into the rainy weather, if you have about 30 minutes to put this down, that's good. It says it works and it's rainproof in 15 minutes, but I don't trust that. I'd say 30. For every gallon that you mix up, put in about 1 ounce of Dawn soap to go ahead and act as a sticking agent, so it'll be on the leaf longer. It does a better job. It also breaks down the wax that's on some of the weeds. Okay, so we got the weed sprayed, and we got the concrete cleaned up. So now we'll go around and we're going to trim with the weed eater and try to pull the leaves in. So I'm going to go one way, then I'm going to come backwards and try to pull them in. So let's see what's up. The goal is to unstick the leaves from their location without having to force it with the blower and sitting there wasting time with the blower. So the more that I can get it chopped up now with the weed eater, the easier it'll be with the blower later to set it up for mulching. Not worried about the weeds. I sprayed them. I'm just trying to break up the leaves. So when I come through with the blower, I can dislodge them from the fence. See how the leaves are stuck between the big fence and the chicken wire? That's why I have to go on the outside and blow it back through the big fence. That's why I'm trying to clear it away. The ladder is to keep my dogs from digging out. Works good. And I always know where my ladder is. The wind direction is not as favorable as I would like it to be. So as I'm blowing the leaves in, it's trying to blow back against the fence. But let me show you what we got so far. So you see, inside the fence is nice. It's ready. So now I have a little bit more setting up to do, and then we can start mowing and mulching. Alright, this is not going to be the easiest thing to do, but I'm going to attempt to mulch up these leaves on this windy day. It's going to suck, but hey, whatever. I could just rake it up, but that's boring. Let's make some noise. you're wondering what I'm doing, is I'm trying to get an area chopped down so the leaves aren't so airborne. So I'm just trying to run them over real fast just to get the big leaf tiny. And then I'll go back and clean it up where I can control it better because it won't be so airborne on this windy day. Now that's a tremendous difference along that fence line. Everything's clean. It looks good. Now there's a few pieces here and there, and if this is a customer's yard, then you go over it a few more times, or go back with your weed eater and touch things up, touch the edges up, make sure you don't have anything, or just take the blower, and now that the pieces are small enough, you can blow them out that fence, which is what my plan is. I'm gonna do a quick little blow, get it out that fence now, and then when I come back there with my mower, I can mulch all that up, and we're done. You good with that? I'm good with that. We're done. Just gotta put the pine straw down. That looks good, man. I mean, it's real nice and clean along that fence now. And I got enough of a buffer that when I go on the other side, the wind's favorable. But yeah, it's such a pain in the ass on a windy day, but I mean, what are you gonna do? You know, of course, if you have a bag attachment, you can bag it. That might make things a little bit quicker. If you got a mulching plate or a mulching kit, that might work better than the OCDC chute blocker that I used, but I mean, it was fine. If it wasn't such a windy day, I'd have better control. I wouldn't have had to keep going over it, but it's all good. I'm happy. My yard's together. It's Thursday afternoon, so I got a nice backyard for the weekend. Let me go ahead and put this pine straw down, and we'll be done. Why straw? It's free. I already have it. I got it extra off of a job. And I don't care. I just want something here. Look at this, guys. It's January and the AC is running. Freaking January. don't like the fluff, that's all right. Come back in like 4 or 5 days and it'll be settled down some. Well, I got a pretty nice looking yard again. Dogs are out playing. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Now I'm ready for a pressure wash. Come back through here with my backpack sprayer with a little bleach mixed up with some Dawn. Spray things down, rinse it off with a garden hose. There's no need to bring pressure back here. We just need a little bit of bleach, just clean things up. But hey, got me a nice looking backyard again, and I appreciate you guys helping me out, joining me, spending a nice afternoon with me on this beautiful Thursday. I'll see you guys probably on the next one.